You know, we kept giving you guys a hint of things to come. Well, today we're going to be adding a new member to the Bass Brothers family. Well, guys, I told you there was going to be a new addition to the Bass Brothers DMV family. There she is. That is my new vids Shearwater 125. Ironically enough, this is a Raven color. I am a Steeler fan, so I will never refer to this as the Raven color after this video. But there she is, the newest addition to the Bass Brothers DMV fleet. As you know, my brother also got a new boat. I am now going to be getting into kayak fishing. Of course, I will be customizing this thing for me, and there'll be videos throughout the process. But yep, can't wait to get this thing on the water.
The next day.
Sort of injured myself yesterday after I got the kayak, but I am going to try to put a little bit of time in on piecing little parts of it together. I'm still waiting on several parts for this kayak. The seat perch, I'm still waiting on. I'm still waiting on the X-Drive, still waiting on the X-Drive pod and the rudder control that gets mounted over here, I think, over here. Yeah, over here. I'm just gonna work on this kayak a little bit today. It was packaged with these little tubes, I guess, to keep it tight when they wrapped it. These were behind the seat. Looks like the seat track is right here. Looks like the chair is already mounted in the track. It's the chair base. This is the back of the chair. We're just gonna be mounting this, looks like right here. So let's make that happen. These are the handles that need to be mounted. Looks like 4 handles. This looks like the rudder. I'm going to be piecing certain things together now, and I guess figuring the rest out when it does come. But I am going to put this thing on the water as soon as I get my paddle. But in the meantime, I'm going to put whatever I can together because I don't want to wait. This kayak has several seat settings. And these little latches right here was supposed to lock it in place, like so. I don't know if you guys can see this, it might be kind of dark, but there's screws on the side that I can use to tighten up the seat position. This whole thing is supposed to slide now. Oh, there we go. Maybe it needs to be looser. Yep. So the pedal drive pod is going to be right here. This is this little convenient little drawer that's in between. I'm sure that's going to come in really handy while fishing. These are not the foot pegs, the final foot pegs that'll be used for the rudders. But again, those were something else that'll be sent a little bit later because I guess in manufacturing or in shipping, they had issues getting them all out. They gave us these in the meantime. So still waiting on the foot pegs. This is where the drive pod will go. We'll see how I feel about those at some other time. This is just the floor pod. So there's another pod that is hollow that you can actually go into, that you can open up this compartment. But I didn't buy that one because I have the X-Drive and I do plan on using the X-Drive. So for now, we'll just have a flat platform to stand on. I guess the only thing left to do is the rudder and the handles. So let's put the handles on next. No directions, guys. Got to figure it out on your own. I got 2 sets of handles here. These 2 have bungees on them. It doesn't say where they belong or anything, but I'm going to assume these go on the sides because we can use these clips right here to bring the bungee over to hold your rods in the rod holders. So we're gonna assume that's where they go based on logic only. So we're gonna install these handles here with the bungees. Again, it's the bungee that holds your rods in, or anything else that you want to strap down your rod, your net, any of those things. Now they do have built-in handles to assist in lifting. on the side of this kayak, but I will do a full walk around once everything is set up on this thing. All right, time to get on the rudder. Like I said, guys, this is my first ever kayak. I did a lot of research on kayaks. Did a lot of research to try to choose one that I think was going to be beneficial for me. All right, guys, so the mistake I made was when I got the rudder, the cord, I brought the rudder over the bungee cord, and I should have gone under because this is now wrapped around. Lesson learned, bring it under and back. Some of you guys are gonna laugh at me because I'm sure that was all common sense from day one for a lot of you, but again, my first kayak I've ever owned, so learning as I go. The rudder is in place. This cord over here pulls the rudder up. And what it does is there's a little brake right here, a little teeth that holds the cord so the rudder stays up in the back. All right, thinking logically, when I get the steering handle, I'm more than likely gonna install it on this left side here of the kayak because I am right-handed. All of my rods are left-handed, so I assume I'm gonna be holding the rod in my right hand while I'm casting, retrieving, and controlling the boat with my left hand. Right now, I think I've installed everything that I can install. It's now a matter of waiting around to receive the other things. So just walking around the boat, this is where I will cradle my paddle when I'm not using it. This is my GPS pod, my sonar pod, where I'll be installing my fish finder eventually. I am gonna be using my deeper sonar that my brother bought me. So now that's something else I need to figure out where I'm gonna clamp that when I do get the arm that I need for that. I am gonna try to figure out how I'm gonna store this in this garage. Right now I have a wall mount for this kayak. The problem is this thing's a lot longer than I thought it was gonna be by 7 inches, but still that 7 inches made a big difference. So I may have to get a hoist system. Well, there you have it, guys. Bass Brothers Fishing DMV now has a kayak in its fleet. It was quite a wait for me to get this thing. Again, this is a brand new series that they're putting out now. This is the first of them, the Shearwater series. It's a brand new boat. Not a lot of people have them. In fact, there was a waiting list. If you try to get it now, you cannot get it, let alone the parts for it. I'm still waiting on certain parts that came with the package that I ordered, but once I get it, you best believe this thing is going to be on the water. You need to stay tuned for the videos that we're going to put out in our kayak series. This is Warren with Bass Brothers Fishing DMV. Very excited about this. Can't wait to get it on the water. You guys stay tuned with us. There's going to be a lot of videos coming out in our kayak series.